Hi, YouTube. Hi, welcome on in. Super duper excited to go ahead and be here. The one, the only. It's your boy, the cringe master, the psychologist himself. Okay, I gotta be straight up. I saw someone commenting on one of the recent videos. I think it got fucking deleted or something by one of the mods. But regardless, it was brought up to my attention. Someone was saying, you guys think this is a psychologist? If he's able to go ahead and be like this? Yes. 110%. You think a fucking therapist or a psychologist, you know, after when they're at work, we got to be professional, right? But you think we carry through fucking turtlenecks all the way up to here and like a suit the entire time and let me talk to you guys about poeticisms and let's go into fuck that, bro. That would be so fucking boring. There's a difference between being professional in the professional workplace and legitimately going home and being able to go ahead and be yourself, right? The number one thing, and you'll see this in any community mental health setting, in any actual like psychologist or therapist that practices it in community, is meeting people where they're at, right? And that's the number one thing, right? It was a psychologist, I can confirm they're not like that. 100%. 100%. And that's the main regard is like, whenever we look at a situation like this, I'm going to be 100% real with you. I like something, I'll fucking applaud, I'll cheer, I'll fucking go wild with it. I don't like something, right? I'll also be critical of it, and I'll use different things like high-level terminology, low-level terminology, everything in between for us to be at the same steps, right? We're normal fucking people at the end of the day. I just want to go ahead and illustrate that. I've doxed myself 1,001 times on here with my degrees, with where I work, with 1,001 things, and at the moment I am the director of essentially a group of therapists, psychologists, case managers, a whole aspect of things to try and make sure that things go through. I just want to go ahead and touch on that because it seems like people seem to have short-term memory and forget. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go fucking deep. I'm still thinking about the ending. I'm still thinking about the ending. And I'm still thinking about this entire fucking show. Where are we going? Where is this show going to go? I'm so fucking excited. I'm really curious to see. And I guess I'll ask this. How far is Aqua willing to go to get his revenge? I even have a further question like that. Is there a breaking point for Akane in associating with Aqua? Punished Aqua. Kept you waiting, huh? But no, ladies and gentlemen, and that's sort of what I want to highlight is, for example, I have a list of questions, and I'll highlight a couple. I wish I had the board. It broke. It fell on me last week. I still haven't been able to fix it. But how far is Akane willing to go before she even breaks and or severs ties with Aqua? Push it even a step further, right? Do you guys think, and this is me thinking about the characters altogether, do you guys think that Kana can survive, say, a major hater troll attack to her reputation? At this point in time, do you think that Kana is mentally, and it seems like people forget that those comments do affect creators and shit, but like, let's say there was a whole bunch of people just shitting on her over and over and over again and again and again and again. Do you think that Kana is of mental fortitude, of mental stability to be able to be okay if someone were to go ahead and attack her? Zach Phoenix, welcome on through. Welcome on in. I appreciate it. That is the main element I want to go to highlight to you guys. What do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe so, absolutely not. I have 101 questions. They're all running through my mind simultaneously. I just want to go and have a couple. Leave your comments down below. Let me know. Leave a like button, comment, subscribe, that whole ordeal. It means the world to me because it's rough. It's rough making react videos. Anyway, let's go. Here we go. Bro, we just fucking started. We just started, brother. We just started. Okay. Here's a question for you. These pairs of two. Here's Aqua. Here I am as the doctor. Which one's real? Here's Kane. Here's Akane. Which one's more real? Here's Ruby. Here's Aqua. Who's more real? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm seriously asking you this question. In a scenario like this, if I were to go ahead and put, like, let's say Aqua right here, and I were to take the place of like the doctor, and say that there's a very fundamental presence in front of us, right? Let's say that you are my point of discussion. Will there ever be a point in time where I'm starting to go ahead and have a debate or this is Evil Ed and I'm Ed, and I'm just like, I am more real than you are. I am the person that decides to go ahead and be on the center of light. I decide that, like, at the end of the day, we're both a semblance of one another, and we have to tell the audience what the fuck is happening at all times. We have to describe. No, the fuck you don't. You don't got to tell them anything. At the end of the day, they're only going to believe the version of you that you decide to present. Why do you think that that would be appropriate? Why do you think that that would be good? Why do you think, like, if you were to go ahead and open up and say, tell them all the little details as to what's happening, that they would be A-okay with it? But that's sort of my concern, is if we're not able to go ahead and open up to them, will they truly know the both versions of Evil Ed and Good Ed? Or are they only going to think that only Good Ed or Evil Ed exists? Well, that's the point. They don't get to decide. They only see the different versions of Ed that are currently available that you wish for them to see. But again, if we look at a scenario like this, and they're not going to be able to go ahead and, like, you know, what if they start hating me for the actions that you are doing, Evil Ed? Well, what if that? But this is simply a version that they don't fully understand. This is simply a version that they don't fully understand or know. They might know aspects of Evil Ed, but they don't know the full version of Evil Ed. That is what I'm curious about. Sorry. I did that to illustrate a point, and I hope it helped in delivering an aspect of self, an aspect of, like, the self-conscious or the subconscious, as to, like, how sometimes internally there's two different thought patterns clashing at all times, right? What is acceptable? What isn't? What do we wish to present? What we don't? What do we wish to go ahead and doing a little theater? What do we wish to go ahead and Ed needs to do a one-man show? It's a one-man show every single time I stream, brother. Like, it's a clash of ideas, right? That are happening consistently, and that is the main regard that's coming into my mind when I'm thinking about this. The first shot between Aqua and Ruby. How long is it gonna take? Like, I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Exactly. How long is it going to take before Aqua decides to open up to Ruby? Real question. Huh? Hey, come here. How long is it going to take? Come here. How you doing? How long is it going to take for Aqua to start dropping little hints to Ruby? Is he going to drop little hints, or is he just going to say, this is what's happening? Is he even going to open up? Or is he going to let her find out by herself and shut her out? That is my real fucking fear at this moment. I'm looking at this theme of duality that's happening inside of this intro, and I want you guys to pay attention to it. Pay attention to how it's presenting two different sides at all times. What is right and what is wrong. And I want you guys to take that into consideration as we're going through it. But through that, sorry. I don't mean to go all fucking theatrical on you guys. But when it comes to something like this, I think it's important to go ahead and discuss, right? And even past that, how would a Ruby react in a scenario like this? First shot. Does Ruby think that she's Ruby, or is Ruby Serena? Right, deep questions with Ed. That's the main question. Never thought of that. Oh, is Serena cosplaying, pretending to be Ruby? Deep thoughts with the deep. Oh, fuck, Bulbous. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs, you go. Same thing with Aqua. Is Aqua Aqua or is Aqua the doctor? Or is it a mix of both? Or are they both battling? I don't think the show would ever get to this side where like you see like both versions of self battling to see who's left, right? Who is left? Is it the doctor that's left? Is it Aqua that's left? Is it Serena that's left? Or is it Ruby that's left? With that being said, let's continue. Sorry. See, theme of duality again. Another two people, shit gets weird. They have their pens. Peak. Whose love is real? Who's, in your opinion, whose love is more real? Akane or Kana's? We're not gonna put Aqua into the picture. But for you, as an individual, love is war. Love is war, ladies and gentlemen. But in your opinion, whose love do you feel is more real and why? Give me, you guys got to give me a reason why. You guys can't just drop the name. Give me a reason why. It's different kinds of love. It really is, right? One can definitely be more companionate love. What can be the type of love that like you try and find in a friend and a companion and someone that relates to you versus the other one being the sort of more lustful type of love. Or one can be in the type of love where you're willing to go to like the ends of the earth with them, while the other can be the type of love where it's like, hey, if you decide to do something fucking stupid, I'm gonna say no, right? What type of love is out there? And that's a real, like, it's a real fucking question to ask. It's a very serious topic to go into because people seem to only think that platonic love is the only way, or like, glorious love is the only way to go and have. When we have a whole triangle of love. Feels the way she does because of what Aqua did for her. Kana feels the way she does because blank. So that's sort of what I was going to highlight is Akana's love, does it come from a power dynamic that is balanced, or does it come from a parataxic distortion? Does it come from putting up Aqua on a pedestal, and even though kind of being like, I don't know, weird about it? There's a lot of interesting questions. Woo! Is this going to become relevant sometime in the future, guys? This sounds weird. I know this sounds fucking weird. But showcasing Ai's life like this, and especially what seems to be like footage, right? It's just gonna become relevant, or maybe it goes up on a fucking theater or some shit like this. Is this alluding to something? I'm wondering if the whole aspect or the theme of like a baseball stadium is to get something worldwide, right? Not a manga reader, but isn't that just a reflection of their past? That's the question that I have, Zach. Because for me, it feels more like it's leaning towards opening season one, led more towards the feeling or the theme that Ruby is going to become Dark Aqua, Dark Eye, an evil eye per se, or an impersonation of I, or an actress of I, or something to do with I, and it feels as though Ruby is meant to take up that mantle. According to season one, opening one, you guys can check way back then. Apparently that's sort of what I was referring to, right? So is this another future shot of what's meant to come? It's a very fucking serious question. Like, no, like, what is evil eye? Just a fucking, like, performing like eye, essentially. Is this play an agent of change for Ruby? Wait a minute. For me, this opening still doesn't beat Idol though. I'm gonna be straight up. But is this play gonna be an agent of change for Ruby? Because your reaction from this, if it is from this play, then is this an inspiration or essentially the agents of change for Ruby to maybe start getting into acting? I know Pog Ruby. That's I would argue otherwise, Seashell. The rapping part in Idol is insane, brother. The way that they mix the music is insane. Burning in Fire. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The ending is great too. I like this breakdown though. Oh, all right, let's go. What? It's a good thing I wasn't drinking. What? It's a good thing I wasn't fucking drinking. What do you mean you're a playboy? What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean? No, Ed, it's not that playboy. What the fuck do you mean? It's a different Playboy. It's a PG-13, different magazine of Japan. Oh fuck, dude. We're 1 second into the actual thing. Look, we're in Playboy. What a way to fucking start this episode. All right, hold on. Then let's go. Then let's go. Unfortunate renaming. Oh.
有局のアイドル番組もたまに呼ばれるようになったし、これでこのクラスにいても浮かない。
Ooh. Ah. You sure about that, Ruby? Because what if they're like, yeah, but you're not. You're not really an actor. An entertainer does stuff more than once. You know, and an entertainer. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you the way that like one of the snobs like talked to me one time. Right? You're not a streamer. A streamer has a partner badge. You're not a content creator. You just regurgitate what's being seen. You know you're not into theater. You're not an actor. You know you're just a performer. Like when you check the when you can check the abs. Wait, what do you mean? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué pasó? Hey, yo, whoa, what is this? Weekly Playboy. Lena, you sent me a Playboy? Holy fuck. Also by published by Shueisha. I'm scared of clicking on it because I feel like, oh, okay, it's the wiki. It's the wiki. It's the wiki. It's the wiki. I'll fight them, Ed. No, 100%. There are people out there that will always put circumstances. However, I will say this, right? I didn't know you fuck with that. No, it was just the wiki. It's the wiki. When it comes to a scenario like that, why do you think this is a sigh of relief for her? And I actually do wanna touch on this. Like, why do you think? Why is this a sigh of relief for Ruby? In a world where everyone else around her might be an entertainer, right? She's finally able to go and fit that bill. However, considering that most people are multi-talented actors, right, or multi-talented in very different scenarios, where do you guys think that they rank idol versus actor versus like top level tier thing like musician? Where do they rank things accordingly? And I'm being very serious. Like, how do you think like hand model, right? Where do you think that they would place themselves in a grander scale of things? She wants to get closer to the world that I was in. Sure. Question for you, manga readers, light novel readers. The world of entertainment is really fucked up. No matter where you look at it, the world of entertainment is really fucked up. Do you guys think that they'll ever touch on like a Dan Schneider type of thing or like you know, behind the scenes at Nick, you know, or like some type of weird situation where like stuff where like people specifically in positions of power or may have been taking advantage of other individuals, actors, idols, and stuff like that. There is no light novel. Well, manga readers, whoever the fuck is reading that, casting couch stuff, even past that, you still have a lot of scenarios where older actors, older individuals, Leo DiCaprio, we don't got to go that far, tend to go ahead and fall for younger actresses or younger actors and whatnot, right? Like, do you guys think that there are like the whole series will touch on a semblance like this because that is trauma in of itself, right? And that's a major element is like there's a lot of trauma. Pull a doctor disrespect. There's a lot of trauma and stuff out there in the entertainment world, even today, guys, where people get away with a lot of fucked up shit. With those comments about her in episode 1. Is that an answer we can? Is that a question we can answer? Ruby is so much danger because of her naivety, which makes her so easy to manipulate. We still don't know how I got pregnant. At 15, the father was able to. Oof. Well, and that's also another question I will ask. Really fucking nice, Odo. Okay, when we look at Ai's death, can we assign mentally the doctor's death to be correlated in some way, shape, or form? Real question. And I know we're going in fucking deep, dude. We're already in deeper than probably some of the reactors out there, right? It is what it is. Love them. Whenever I say shit like that, it's not because I'm hating on them. I actually fucking love some of them. I love Awake Productions. I love some individuals out there. I think they're fucking fun to watch, right? But I just do that because I'm trying to go and illustrate a point, right? The depth that we can go into. That it'd be the same fan who was into her. Ruby's more. So since the stalker killed both of them, yes. So in comes in my question. Do you guys think that Ruby's father, Aqua's father, has killed more people or will kill more people? Will coordinate the death of others? That's a very serious question I'm throwing out there to you guys. That's where my brain is going to. How far is this man willing to go? And do you think that he'd be willing to kill his own kids? Anyway, let's continue. Bleak, welcome on in here. I hope that you enjoyed your fries and your fucking spicy mozzarella. Spicy mozzarella is so good. Whew. Anyway.
私も一発の芸能人って言ってもいいよね。まだそんなこと気にしとった？そりゃそうだよ。みんなが芸能活動の話するたび、なんか疎外感あって話に乗りづらくて。
私からすると同業者の方が気まずいまであるけどね。
あ、ちょっとわかるわ。そうなの？
ガチのつもりで仕事の話しても同業から見たら自慢に聞こえたりするんよ。昨日俳優の堂山くんから DM で食事に誘われたとか警察に話したい。
それは自慢やろ。
バレた？
フリルちゃんの話は次元が違う。
行くん？わかんない。あの人遊んでるって話そこかしこで聞いた。
Right.
ああ、そういえば朝ドラ出てた穴波も堂山くんから DM 来たって言っとったな。やってんねあいつ。
もっと仕事ちょうだい。私も同業者に愚痴言えるくらい仕事。
Ruby, this can be your fucking downfall. No. Ruby, this could be your fucking downfall. No. That's never enough. Mommy. I want to go ahead and argue with a bunch of other streamers that, like, we are all part of a fucking of a streamer house, and everyone in the streamer house is gonna get called out for some really fucked up reason. I want someone to manipulate a reason to. No, shut the fuck up! No, Ruby, no, you're in your own path. No, she wants to fit in. Mommy, make me a workaholic so I can fit in. No, but like. Honestly, that's such a big thing. And a lot of people seem to not fucking think about it. When you're an actor, when you're an actress, when you're an entertainer, when you're in the world, when you're even if you're doing like, if you're part of a theater company and you're doing shows like this, like that, dude, you're running left and right. Like there is no time for fucking rest, right? However, in comes in the danger. Ring, 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 ring. Sorry. What's that? You wanna go to an amusement park? Mm. You want me to wear what? Okay, yeah, no, I'll wear some shorts. Okay, but the forecast says that it might be raining, and okay, and then you said that you'll book a hotel for us. Okay, what if people? What if we go in and there's a bunch of people there that I know? You'll take care of it. The danger that comes with scenarios like this. The danger that comes with like, oh, I want to go ahead and do more stuff. I want to be a part of arguments. I want to go ahead and do certain things. There's so much fucking danger out there. And this is why I'm throwing it out there. By the way, that's literally I didn't get a fucking phone call because there's some people out there like, who called you? No one fucking called. It's acting, guys. It's acting. But when it comes to a scenario like that, the reason why I want to go ahead and highlight it is you will often, especially if you're in the business, get invited to do shit. And I hate to put it this way, but there is a lot of snakes in the business. There's a lot of individuals that will literally try and set you up to frame you. Or there'll be people outside that will try to frame you. There'll be people out there trying to go ahead and like snap pics of you, fucking paparazzi, a bunch of stupid shit like that. And that's where you gotta be like, number one, you gotta be confident in yourself, right? And in the actions that you take, as well as like knowing how to go ahead and handle situations or handle PR nightmares and shit like that. Paparazzi scum. But I'm kind of scared. I'm like, I love the fact that she's so energized, but at the same time, how far would you be willing to go to fit in, Ruby? How far would you be willing to go in an aspect like that? I love Mem. I'm just back here being.
何を言ってるのかわからないんだけど。
じゃあピエヨンさんにコラボお願いしてみる？コラボ動画もいいけど、またライブとかしたいよ。
有
Oh.
馬さんの舞台が終わるまでライブは無理よ。ちょっと時間がかかりそうな感じだし。
Mami Miyako. Oh my god, I might be falling in love with Mami Miyako. She's just like me for real, for real. Oh my god. Mami Miyako and I might be the same fucking. Look at that Google Sheets, bro. Look at that Google Calendar, brother. Oh my god. It's all color coded. I'm already in love with the content, right? Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, but it's color coded as to what's happening, right? These different events. Oh, that's so good. That is so fucking good. Overworked. She's a Dami mommy for a reason, and about to become a stepdad.
舞台の稽古、もう終わったの？正確に言えば休止。原作
かかりそうな感じだし。
I wonder what this means, though. I wonder, like, I genuinely wonder what this means, like the different color coordinations. Could you imagine if the red and blue just meant like dealing with Ruby and Aqua's shit? And it's detailed for an all-day event, just red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. The entire thing, it's like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna deal with their shit, and then the other ones are actual work events, like, or things like, this is the time I'm allotting to deal with their shit. Red means yapping of Ruby. Oh, making them clearly indistinguishable. That's so funny, man. That's so good.
舞台の稽古、もう終わったの？正確に言えば休止。原作者の先生とスタッフが揉めちゃってね。下手したら何週間か止まっちゃうかも。マジ？あれ、お兄ちゃんは？
Oh.
あいつなら。
Oh. He went on a date. He went on a date. Wait, is this a ping pong show we're about to watch? Oh, fuck yeah, brother. Fuck yeah. Oh shit, Mikhail, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. It should have been me. It should have been me. Welcome on in. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate it. Prince of Table Tennis. Yeah, yeah,
手
yeah.
ごい人だな。
チケット取れてよかったよ。結構人気の舞台だからさ。
Ping pong. Smash. Yes! Yes! Let me smash. Smash Evan. Hey, yo. Hell yeah. I fucking love this already. Smash! Oh, fuck, bro. It's funny in context. This is great, dude. Yaoi sports play. Every single time, it's just like... They're just over the top moaning every single time that they hit the ball back. Just... right? Can you hand her my balls? I didn't beat it like that. I'm done. Okay. Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay, we're back. Hey, yo, bruh. All right, you guys ready? Clip and ship it. Shake my head. No, seashell. No. No, porque. I'll show you who's the boss of this table. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. That was so fucking unintentional, but that was good. Let's go. Oh shit, okay.
見てのお楽しみ。
God, why is Akane so cute?
なんだ何風 4DX いや違う
Whoa!
これマジか
Whoa, they smashed their balls right next to my face. Is that a black hole or something? Interstellar? But no. One of the key things, and I always love doing this with like actors and stuff, and new people that are coming through, is you don't understand the play. Oh, it was Boy Love 2. Such Prince of Tennis. I'm assuming that, you know, the opening, whatnot, there's sound effects and 1,001 things. And what I wanted to touch on is I love taking people to go see theater. I love taking people to go have their first theater experience. I had, in case you guys don't know, I love musical theater. I love theater as well, right? Going through, sitting down and seeing like a really good actors just go through and like touch on themes, touch on elements. You're just like, holy fuck, right? Like that's amazing. There's a show out there, and I'm pretty sure I talked about it. I love musical theater. One time I got invited to go see Cabaret. You guys might not know who it is, but if you know what it is, know that I went into it blind. That has been one of the most profound musical theater experiences that I've had, going in blind to go see and then just breaking down in tears, right? And it made me understand a little bit more as to like the context and the different elements and themes that went into making it and whatnot. Because in the future, you know, you have to go ahead and put on future plays and stuff like that. When it comes to putting on plays and stuff like that, Cabaret is interesting. It is really, really interesting musical piece. Just throwing it out there. Really interesting musical piece. Best to go into it blind. Well, just like with a lot of other shows. But when you go and you watch some of these shows and you experience them, you can take away so much from them. You can legitimately you can go full Pepega brain, right? No matter. Even if you're like, the entire time, you'll fucking take something away from the theater production that's being done. Either the, exactly. Either the, like, you know, the setting, the lights, something might click in you that might help you establish more with your characters. Love doing something like this. Akane did a wonderful job. Akane did a wonderful job by taking him there. 10 out of 10. But then I realized,
まあ 正直言うと想像の50倍面白い。まず役がモニターなのに驚いた。あれなら劇に映像演出をふんだんに使用できる。何より驚いたのが客席が360度回転したことだ。これならあらかじめ舞台そのものをいくつか準備して画面
Right.
転換を素早くシームレスに行える。
演劇の抱える構造的制約を物理的に解決しているの。
Right.
良かったのは施設だけじゃない。舞台そのものもすごく良かった。演出も映像畑の人間からは出ない発想ばかりでそれが刺さるから役者の演技にも不思議となれた。ストーリーもかなりの出来だし、正直良かった。めっちゃ良かった。茜が体験型コンテンツって言ってた意味が分かった。確かにこれは映像では味わえない体験だ。
Yeah.
顔崩れてんぞ。
There's a reason why, like, as much as it's in decline, like live theater, even performances like this are valuable. And more so, like, don't get me wrong, when I first started doing shit like this, I got criticized up to no fucking death about doing fucking reactions on Twitch and analyzing shit on Twitch. But why do you guys think that I love doing shit like this on Twitch? Or why do you guys think that, like, people like doing things on a stage? I know Gideon is so fucking precious, bro. Oh my god. Straight up, because there's mistakes. There's moments. There's magic that happens in the live scenes like this where editing wise, yeah, you can edit things to be in a certain precise way that can be 1,001 times. But guess what? I come on here and I try and do this stream the exact same way. It's never going to be the exact same way. No stream is ever going to go exactly the same. No stream is ever going to right. And yeah, that would be a classic displacement, right? Which is you take something, or even just substitution, right? We love improv, and that's the beautiful moment of it. And this is why it's important to acknowledge shit like this, and it's important to go ahead and like, the play is so funny. The play is funny and fun, but that's the main element from it, right? Like whenever we're looking at a situation like this, we need to understand that in stage performances, fuck-ups happen. Fuck-ups happen a lot. In streaming, fuck-ups happen. There is no way to hide anything. There's no way for me to hide, like, what I'm doing, what's behind the scenes, if I'm, forwarding, backing, or if, like some fucking people out there that might, edit their shit where they might actually see the entire thing, go back and then just relook at the certain pieces and get their perfect emoji faces, right? Fuck ups happen, and that's the beautiful aspect of doing things live. Is number one, you can't hide anything. You fuck up, you play it off. You be the individual that you are, and you keep going. But looking at something like this, beautiful. What a beautiful experience and powerful of Akane to take him there to fully understand this. But also, oh, she's fucking adorable. Oh, she's fucking adorable. Today, I had an interview with someone, and I'm bringing this as an example. Today, I had an interview with someone. I'm hiring for some temporary workers to help out and around, and I'm hiring individuals particularly that might that might have either mental health disabilities, oh fuck, there it goes again, or disabilities in general, right? Just to be able to go and help out individuals that have a hard time getting a job. Guy came in extremely nervous, extremely fucking nervous. We're sitting there, and I see like on his shirt he had a Gundam. He had like a little Gundam like logo type thing. And I was like, are you like, have you ever built any Gunplas? Right? And from someone that like suffers at communicating and whatnot, my man went 1,001% in. All of a sudden, he's answering questions left and right, and he's talking with the passion, and he's like, man, I usually struggle with communicating, but he's over here telling me about like all the different gunplas that he builds and how he loves Muvloves and how he's trying to go ahead and like really go into like, his own Warhammer 40K experience. And like, this is an interview, right? And the person that's like, that's like right next to me, right? Like he's just like surprised that I'm able to go and keep up with the conversation. And I'm even adding more onto it. And I'm like, tell me a little bit more. Like, do you ever get stressed out whenever you're working with Gunplas, right? And sometimes it's a lot of repetitive tasks in order to get stuff in there. These are actual questions, by the way, that are part of the interview material, but you mold them in a way that allows people to show their strengths, right? He's like, no, he's like, if I ever get really stressed out, I take some time, I breathe, then I come back into it, and I'm so on and so forth. If we were to structure this like any other interview, right? And just like sit down and be like, so tell me about your strengths. Do you handle pressure well? It might have just escalated to a point where it would have been difficult for him to go ahead and be. But when you're able to go ahead and join someone in something that they love, right, and something that they're really passionate about, guess what? It shows and it builds up on them. And congratulations to them. And that's all I gotta say. Because honestly, what an amazing fucking time. I feel that I can't interview well at all. But that's the main element. It's like that's why I kind of want to touch base with this, which is whenever someone talks about one of your passions, or whenever someone's able to go ahead and meet you on something like that, my God, does that make someone giddy? That makes me giddy just thinking about it as well. Like someone comes through and starts talking theater with me. Oh, dude, I feel like Akane and I would get along. Sorry, boys. Sorry. You talked a lot about therapy. So can imprint someone's passions onto the therapist, psychologist. Does it work? Yeah, you talked a lot about how therapy, specifically end of life therapy, can imprint someone's passions onto the therapist. Yeah. But you also gotta, like, as a therapist and as a psychologist, you gotta be very professional and have your boundaries. And I think that's something, unfortunately, a lot of therapists and a lot of psychologists tend to forget. Like, people can play you, right? For example, I'm not going to go that far into it. I don't want to touch on any internet drama, but we have a certain boogie out there who is showing clear signs of narcissism in Munchausen, right? And elements of, we can go into 1,001 other elements out there, but you got to make sure, right, that you are able to go ahead and put up those boundaries and not allow people to take control of a session, right? And talk about, if you're seeing imprints, what are those imprints? What are those narcissism patterns? How are they popping up? Why? Where does this come from? So on and so forth, right? That's the main element to do that. Anyway, sorry. Let's keep going, guys.
なんでそこまで
だってアクアくんに演劇楽しんでもらえないかと不安だったから、アクアくんならこの良さ分かってもらえると思ってた。もちろんここは日本にある中で最も豪華な劇場の一つで、他の演劇はアクアくんが思ってた従来のものも多い。でも物理的課題を創意工夫でクリアしていってるところも
I mean, that's genius.
これをきっかけに演劇の楽しみ方を分かってもらえたら嬉しいな。
まあちょっとは前向きになった。
それでいいと思う。アクアくんはもともと映像の人だし。
いやいや、ご両人。
Hey, yo.
どうしてここに？
Hey,
どうして
yo.
ってこの舞台は僕の担当だからね。
I want you guys to see something. Look at Akane's reaction.
映像の人だし。
いやいや、ご両人。
ライダさ
Her reaction's more like, "Ah!" Can never have a date with Aqua without people coming and interrupting me. Can never have a date with Aqua without people coming through caught in 4K.
どうしてここに？
どうしてって
バ
この
ステ
舞台は僕の担当だからね。ちょっと落ち込んだ時は出ていく客の顔を見るのさ。
Oh,
客の顔は素直だ。楽しんでもらえた時は笑顔だし、いまいちだった時はすまし顔。見てたらやる気につながるからさ。
oh,
ア
100%.
クア君の顔は良かったな。おじさん嬉しくなっちゃったよ。
Oh,
見たかった。どんな顔してたの？もう一回してよ。
嫌だ。
二人の顔を見つけたから挨拶がてらに追いかけてきたけどお邪魔しちゃったかな。
yes. No need for the politeness. Yes.
いえいえ、とんでもないです。
ライダさん、脚本の件大丈夫なんですか？
What makes sense.
うん。今日も出版社側とやり合ってきたんだけど、やっぱり原作者の先生が堅くなみたいでね。
Hmm.
脚本のゴア君は降りてくれと。先生直々に脚本を書き直すと言ってね。
Poor dude.
無理ですよね。今日の劇を見て思いました。東京ブレイドの脚本はこの箱の強みをフルに生かす工夫が組み込まれてた。少し臭い長台詞もこの箱なら入る。
Hmm.
おそらく原作者は 舞台も装置のことも何も知らない。
Aqua, as long as you don't write the play, I think we'll be fine. You know, you understand the technical capabilities and the capabilities of a writer that it would take to go out and confirm something like this. Which the way he just said this made me think like, oh, you just need to come through and showcase it. Yeah, yeah.
高校の体育館でやることを想定した脚本が上がってきますよ。今日の舞台は脚本と装置が高レベルに噛み合ったプロの仕事だった。いくら売れっ子漫画家とはいえ、舞台脚本の素人にあのレベルのものが作れるはずがない。
I know it would be good
ま
though.
あその辺はこっちがフォローするけどね。気づいてる？今日の舞台の脚本もゴア君が書いてたんだよ。
Oh shit.
彼は演劇が心から好きで勉強熱心でリライトにも根気。
Oh, when it's somebody that actually understands the technical world. No, Goa is amazing then. Like, if he was able to go ahead and write this, right? Man, like, being put in that scenario, I think what needs to happen is something similar, right? You bring the original creator to a 2.5D play, along with the script writer, to understand what is happening. Here's the thing with Aqua, right? Being in an environment that he's in and being surrounded by individuals, being surrounded by the director and other people. Cloud Strike got the camera. My question or my regard comes in with, do you guys think like Aqua might understand more of the technical components? Of course, some acting and stuff like that, right? But he might become a master of the technical components, a master of editing, a master of writing, master of directing, master of whatever, right? Due to like the people that he's surrounding himself with.
強く付き合ってくれるし、彼が書いた脚本の舞台はいつも客がニコニコでホールから出てくる。
Oh,
本当に下ろしたくなんてなかった。
どうにもならないんですか？
厳しいよ。大手出版社を相手にどうこうできるほど僕らは強くないからね。
でも、どうにかできるのはライダさんだけですよ。
それはそうなんだけどね。
fuck. Thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it, man.
ゴアさん、このまま降ろされちゃうのかな。私も原作視点で見たらゴアさんの脚本に不満がないと言ったら嘘になるけど、
Sure.
全体的に見たらいい脚本だと思うから従ってたのに。
まあな、原作者にも脚本家にも主張がある。問題はそこに存在するディスコミュニケーションだ。それさえクリアできればより良い舞台になる可能性すらある。
Right.
まあ今日はいい舞台見せてもらったしな。感動台にちょっと小づくくらいをしておくか。
Oh, look at the fucking star.
能性すらある。
Look at the star in his eyes.
今日はいい舞台見せてもらったしな。感動台にちょっと
Look at the fucking beauty, man. Look at the fucking beauty. Oh, man, never seen the light like that. The art style is so beautiful. Is this star impacted by emotions or by goals? Like, what makes this star so fucking brilliant?
小づく
Fine, I'll do
く
it
らいをしてお
myself.
くか。
Oh,
お邪魔しまーす。みんないらっしゃい。すみません、私京アマとは関係ないのに。全然いいわよ。来てくれて嬉しいわ。漫画家さんのお家って初めてです。
oh.
俺も初め
She doesn't wait for you to come through. She's just like, yeah, whatever. Dude, but my thing is with Melt, he's done such like more to try and like, you know, you can tell that he's trying, bro. He's fucking trying. Yeah, and I mean, sometimes it'll leave a fucking sour taste in your mouth. I get the feel. No worries. Melt is trying. We stand Melt. We protect Melt in this fucking chat.
私は映画の時何度か遊びに行ったことある。へえ、すごいね。どうやって書くんですか？これ液タブって言ってモニターに直接書けるんですよ。全部デジタルなんですね。最近の主流はそうね。
漫画家さんってすごいっすよね。絵も脚本も自分でやるんですから。
Oh no, poor Mel. Dude, anything you're trying to do is just woo. Dude, I mean it's deserved.
まあそうね。
やっぱ先生俺に塩対応じゃね
まあどの面下げてきたって感じだしな。
早速
Fair,
乾杯って
fair.
思ったけど、みんないくつだっけ？
16です。
17、
16。
17。うわっか。
No.
死にたくなってきた。ごめん。じゃあ私だけ行かせてもらうわ。
乾杯。
さてはのんべえだな。
日本酒のいいお店があるのよ。あと魚が美味しくって。
魚大好きです
ね
じゃ
え、ゴアさんに助け舟を出すって話だったと思う。
We are.
それがどうして先生のところに遊びに来る？
Is Akane wearing a choker? Wait. Hold on. Wait a fucking minute. How did I not?
何度か遊びに
Hold on.
行ったことある
へえ、すごい。
Ah, it's cute. It's
どうや
cute.
って書くんだ？
Wait. I know. Wait. Yes, and it's peak. It's peak. Like it just finally clicked. I thought it was like a cute ribbon or something. You know, I thought it was just a cute little ribbon or something. I didn't know it was a full on like choker.
早
That's what I was
速
like,
乾
oh.
杯って思ったけど、みんないくつだっけ？
16です。
17、
16。
17
うわっか。死にたくなってきた。ごめん。
The
じゃあ私だけ
babies.
行かせてもらうわ。
さてはのんべえだな。
日本酒のいいお店があるのよ。あと魚が美味しくて。
Careful, sensei.
魚大好き
Careful, sensei.
ゴアさんに助け舟を出すって話だったと思うけど、それがどうして先生のところに遊びに来ること
You're going the roundabout way.
世話になっている人が前言ってたんだ。
Hmm.
漫画家に限らず一度売れた創作者ってのは大体自分が一番実力があると思ってるって。
Right.
編集の言うことなんて聞かなくなるし、周りは太鼓持ちばかりになって助言を聞こうともしなくなる。
And this is very much a foot in the door, slap in the balls technique, right? Which is, you gotta go with the person that will open a door for you, even just a little bit. The people that trust the people that are still in the inn, right? In order to go ahead and last or like cause change to happen, you gotta go ahead and just do a little wake up call from time to time. How many of you guys have ever done something like this, right? And I do want to go ahead and be passionate about this and talk about this a little bit, which is, say that you were being critiqued, you were giving feedback, you were getting literally like thrown into an environment where you weren't comfortable with, that you decided, hey, you know what? I'm cutting people off. How lonely was that? How hard was it to maintain friendships? Who was able to go ahead and be there for you in that scenario? Who would you take advice from? Why or why not? And it's most scenarios like this. This is why whenever you go to therapy or any form of like a good therapist setting, a good psychologist setting, something like that, we don't just look at you as the individual. We also talk about your family dynamics. We talk about your support system. Who can you trust, right? Who can you trust with information and why? You know, where does that trust lead you? Who's your role models and why? What's your support system look like? If you're having a crisis today, who can you call, right? That would help calm you down or that would help be there for you. The macro system. Exactly. And I want you guys to consider this. If a crisis was happening in your life right now, who can you truly rely on? Like, who could you talk to be able to go ahead and like bring your stress levels down a little bit, be able to go ahead and like deal with a lot of that aspect of that thing? Very, very serious question. I know for some people it might make them think, for some people it might make them uncomfortable. But in most regards, I want you guys to go ahead and think about it like, so a crisis plan. Exactly like a crisis plan. Similar to a crisis plan. Bleak meds. Oh, bleak. I mean, yeah, that's a good one, but also now in my life, sadly, no one. Yeah. Sometimes in our life we'll hit periods like that. It's a. And let me bring this up. Let's do it. All right, let's talk about it. You as an individual in your microsystem, who can you rely on? Can you rely on mom or dad? Both? None? Chat. In your microsystem, you're having a crisis right now, right? Who can you rely on? Mom, dad, both, or none? Both? Both would come for you, both would help you out. Dad not available, mom, it depends. Oh, I'll teach you. Sure, and how is that, right? And I want you guys to go ahead and think about it. Home, your brother, sister, siblings, whatnot. Can you rely on them? Yes or no? Nothing with my brother. Oh my is both for my things, but I can't do it. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, sometimes families, like whenever it comes to certain things, you just can't rely on certain things. School with friends, right? Can you rely on your friends 100%? My crisis plan PDF is corrupted, right? And we just keep going on there for sure. And I want you guys to like really consider this, right? And this is why it's not just crisis planning, but it's also with the semblance or with the attitude in mind, like deeply emotionally, like to the point where you are in the biggest crisis that you've been in your life, right? Like it could be like a deep dark despair moment, something like that. Can you truly rely on your friends to be able to go and carry you through with it, or do you feel like you would be a burden to them due to maybe an experience that you've had in the past, due to maybe them not really fully paying attention to you? Maybe you might be a burden in some way, shape, or form. These are thought processes that come to mind. You're right. Like sometimes we think, oh, we're so much of a burden to our friends due to certain things, right? But I wanted to go ahead and highlight that because whenever we're looking at this, people that we can rely on usually become the individuals that we allow into our circle, that we allow to come in and like when we start shutting other people off, we allow them in to give that advice. Partner 100% at home when I have 7 gets on. My partner got out of my bed just to help me. Oh, well, that's wonderful.
唯一助言を聞き入れるのは同業者。
Good,
それが
Maeve.
先輩や師匠ならなおよし。将を引と欲すればまず馬をいよ。
Right.
鮫島阿比子を説得できるのはこの人しかいない。
なるほど。先生、お忙しい中ありがとうございます。いやまあ、私は月間だから暇な時は
Unpublished
本当に
monthly.
暇なので。
阿比子先生はやっぱり来られない感じですか？
まあ向こうは習慣だからね。こないだの見学も原稿の合間を縫って無理やり時間を作ってきたくらいで、基本的に週刊連載って人間のやる仕事じゃないから、脳を週刊用にチューンナップされた兵士がやる仕事だから。デートしてる時でもネームのこと考えちゃう人しか務まらないのよ。
We'll be right back. That's literally the entire story is just Akasaka venting to everyone. Yeah. When I was directing and I was directing like multiple year-long productions, I was legitimately like storyboarding and like thinking about like the arcs for every single character, even while going on dates when I was living abroad, right? Like we were going out, we were drinking. I was drinking with Brady and some of the others, and I was like, so this character has to go through this arc, and I was writing stuff down in the fucking napkin at the bar, man. Like imagine this, right? Everyone's getting toasted. You hear like whatnot. I'm over here in the corner, just fucking like storyboarding and like writing down the fucking arc of certain characters because the actors got to understand the fucking arcs, and I'm over here just like yeah, and like people would come up and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, do you see the psychology behind, right? Like all that grind, brother. But that's the main regard. But like that's what I'm saying is sounds awful, but at the same time, if that's what keeps for certain people, that's a standard workload, and anything under that would feel like it'd feel boring, right?
やだ。アビコ先生は今特に忙しいでしょうね。
Oh no,
ア
mate.
ニメ化やらなんやらで描かなきゃいけないカラーイラストの仕事だとか監修物だとかが山のようにあるでしょうし。
アビコ先生とは昔からのお友達なんですか？
京アマの時うちでアシスタントしてたのよね。昔から変わった子でね。あんまり人と馴染むのが得意じゃなくて、アシスタント同士でもあんまり会話もできなくて。ただ漫画は多弁。漫画家同士って 漫画を読めば作者がどういう人間なのか大体わかるのよ。
どういうところでわかるんですか？
大体絵でわかるわ。
Mm.
どういうところにこだわってどういうところで手を抜くのか。アビコ先生の漫画を読んですぐわかったわ。この子は他者と分かり合いたいけどそれができずに苦しんでる子だって。
Oh.
だからちょっと私から絡むようになったら割と懐いてくれて。
Oh. Oh. They accuse me of plagiarism on basic techniques. Wow. No, but the element that I wanted to go ahead and bring up is, do you guys think if we were to do a RADS R test or even an ASQ test, right, for her, do you guys think that she would rank higher due to her, again, circumscribed interest, right, and due to the fact that like she struggles with communication? That is a question that comes into my mind. Is like, because it could definitely, absolutely be like devastating internally to like not be able to communicate properly, right? Or like thinking, like not fully understanding the nonverbal cues or even verbal cues of other people. I'm thinking that you're in the good, but not really being on the same page.
可愛い子なのよ。まあその後サクッと終ジャンで連載決まってトントン拍子で売れっ子になって
Right.
一瞬で追い抜かれていって挫折も知らずに売れたから自分の意見が絶対だと思ってる感じ出てるのよね。
編集さんとかは注意しないんですか？
編集の仕事って2つあるの。なんだと思う？
売れる漫画を作らせること。
正解。1つ目はそれ。
2つ目はなんだろう。
Make them keep working.
宣伝とか？
Nope.
正解は売れた漫画を終わらせないこと。
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. 100 fucking percent. They'll fucking like people out there will literally brown nose you to get the whale out of the part. Like people will literally brown nose you to keep you working, right? People will literally find a way to go ahead and like keep you from milk the fucking series to death, brother. We gotta keep fucking going, right? To traumatize. Yeah. Because you might find a good end for a project, for something, for whatever, but for other people, it's like, no, you gotta keep going. You gotta fucking keep going. You gotta milk the fucking cow, brother.
ドル箱連載を終わらせたら査定に響く。メディアミックス中の作品なんてまあ終わらせてくれない。そのためには作家のメンタルケアも仕事に含まれるわけ。編集者はわがままな作家のベビーシッターみたいなことをする羽目になる。その結果、
こっちは忙しいんです。こんなのやりません。
売れた漫画家は増長していく。忙しさを言い訳にして破綻した振る舞いをしがちになる。
Sure.
どうした有馬？
身に覚えがありすぎて死にたくなった。周りに言えない。本当にダメ。売れたらどうしたって同情しちゃうのよ。
So the only reason I said this is because this is something that like I was really falling into as well, and sometimes I got into some really like weird fucking scenarios and shit. I was doing a lot of like films and like short films and a bunch of stuff when I was abroad, right? And like they assign someone to you where it's like, hey Ed, you need to go ahead and do this. We'll get you in. And like I was running around to 30, 40 different shoots. The shoot might have been 2, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, right? And you just have to go, show up, do what needed to be done, and then we were done and we had to go somewhere else, right? Y'all know, I didn't know this. Being abroad, being an actor, being someone that doesn't necessarily match the skin tone of most people in that area considers you exotic, so they want exotic looking people in the background. They'll literally just, oh, we're gonna shoot 200 scenes of just you walking around with the backpack, you walking forward and back with the backpack, you drinking in the corner, right? We like don't get 101 different exotic. I know. yeah, yeah, but diversity. But that's the main element. It's like you'll get people out there like, all right, you're done with this. We got to go ahead and drive another 30 minutes. We got to get set up for this other scene or shooting over there. You know, diversity and inclusion. Damn, you have done a lot. I've done quite a bit, man. And I've always been the type to like always put a lot on my plate for that reason, right? Around with the bad techno, there was a lot of interesting, quick little film things, a lot of really cringy film things looking back on, right? But sometimes it was just the drive that people were just like, we gotta go, we gotta do shit. That you just sign yourself up to nothing, right? To be able to go and do random things like that. It's rough, man.
今脚本家の人が降ろされそうになってるんです。先生からアビコ先生を説得することはできませんか？
私もアビコ先生に思うところは死ぬほどある。舞台の人たち困ってたよ。もう少し向こうの事情も組んであげてもいいんじゃない？
先生が組みすぎなんじゃないですか？
え？
現場を信じて任せて。京アマはああなっちゃったんじゃないですか？
I've also met creators like this, right? Like, in case you guys don't know, I really don't have time for a lot of shit. I really, really don't. I wish I did. I wish I could stream every day, you know, like come in here and like if I had a healthy schedule and shit, to be able to come in here and stream and be able to go ahead and like, you know, edit properly and do shit like that. But I have to delineate a lot of, and luckily I have a lot of amazing editors. I have an amazing mod team and whatnot to help with a lot of like the tasks that come with this, right? And for me, that means the absolute world to me. But I also know a lot of content creators that bury themselves or they don't like other people touching their stuff, right? Or what they do or whatnot. And it might not be out of fear of like, oh, they're gonna mess it up, but out of like a, hey, I know what my true creative vision is for this is, and other people, and I'm not gonna have control over it if I delineate it, right? Or I've seen how bad it can get with other things, and it's definitely a mix. It's definitely a like a hard line that you have to go find out what your style is, right? What is your leadership style? What is your editing style? What is your content creation style in general? And how does that apply? And I think that's a fucking huge element. My God. Anyway. 100% correct though.
私はこの世の創作物の9割はダ作だと思ってます。つまりこの世のクリエイターの9割は三流。信じられるのは自分の才覚だけ。
But that sounds lonely.
他人を信頼しすぎなんです。次は強く出ていいんじゃないですか？
まあね。それを言えるのは。
As a content creator, it's difficult doing the brainstorming, filming, directing, editing thumbnails, and adding your own elements to it. 100% Isaka. 100%. Like a lot of people don't seem to give enough credit. Like a lot of people, for example, automatically assume, oh wow, you made a video, congratulations. But they don't know the in-depth aspect that comes into putting in together a video or doing things. Or some people are like, oh yeah, you can just yap endlessly. And it's like, no, if you think about it, there's themes and elements that I'm actually touching on that is not just based out of someone getting their bachelor's degree and being like, oh look, I'm future therapist, whatnot. It's like, no, that's not how that works. It's years and years of proven work, right? To be able to go and get the knowledge that I have, at least in my psychology field, to be able to go and do what I do, just as much as it is to brainstorm, edit, and do 1,001 things. A lot of people just take for granted the end result rather than every single step that goes into it. They sure represent both ends. Abiko with being overprotective and Yoshiko with letting work. Yeah, and it's two different dynamics, and that's exactly what I'm trying to highlight with that.
あなたが天才だからよ。
先生、アニメ化が決まったんです。
Aww.
早いわね。おめでとう。単行本も1000万部突破で、なんかすごい賞ももらえるって連絡があったんです。
あっという間に売れていく背中を見て、同業者として何も思わなかったわけじゃない。だけど、
先生は私の師匠って思ってます。
私 私が味方をしてあげないと。ごめんね。原作をいじられることに不満を持つアビコ先生の気持ち、とてもよくわかるから。私は人の仕事にケチつけるの得意じゃなくて、メディアミックスは割と全部お任せしちゃう主義の人だけど、本心はアビコ先生と同じ。できることなら愛を持ってキャラに触れてほしい。キャラは自分の子供みたいなものなんだからさ。本当ごめんね。舞台のスケジュールとか押してるのも知ってるんだけど、この件に関しては力になれないかな。あ、こちらこそ。
Aqua, step in. Aqua, step
わ
in.
かりました。
Yes!
でも
Yes!
だけ
Could you take her to go see a 2.5D play, bro? That's all you gotta do. You gotta let the fucking stage do the talking, baby. You gotta put your ear up to the stage and listen to that baby roar. You gotta let the lights come on. Then you gotta experience it. You gotta fucking experience it.
これをアビコ先生に渡してもらえませんか？
The door's
ア
unlocked.
ビコ先生、お邪魔するわよ。
健康中なのでこちらからすみません。
あれ？そっちの締め切りって昨日じゃなかった？オーバーしてるの？
はい。ごめんなさい、汚い部屋で。
汚いってレベルじゃないでしょ。
Oh.
こんなんでアシスタント呼べるの？
I always love saying this. I'm about to gross some of you guys out. I'm about to gross some of you guys out, and I know I am. And I know I am. Prepare yourselves. Trigger warning. Your room, your home, right, is a big reflection of your mental state, of where you're at, of what you're doing, right? And I know sometimes it can be rather rough in situations like this. I work a lot with, I have inside of one of the departments that I manage or that I direct, and I'm the director of, is a permanent supportive housing, right? Permanent supportive housing is giving housing to individuals that have serious mental illness or anything like that, right? I'm being called out. Talk about it like this, right? When I have to go do inspection for the property manager or anything like this, do you guys think that individuals with that are severely depressed, that are severely, dealing with their mental illness, can keep the cleanest of properties? My first experience, there was a flood. One of my first couple of days starting on the job, there was a major flood. People were being taken out. We had to go and take them to a place for them to stay at. We entered one of the houses, right? Feces all on the floor, right? All on the bathroom seat, not being able to go out and take care of themselves due to multiple, issues of not being able to take care of self, right? Broken sink, broken this, broken that, in the short period of a month, right? And under a month period like that. No, not dementia, extreme major depressive disorders, right? Trash piled up high, right? Extremely high, to the point where it's hard to go ahead and oh, come on in. There's water flowing in, but you can still see stuff that shouldn't be there, and the smell hits you like a ton of bricks, right? Individual is insanely smart, right? It's a really, really smart individual that's just dealing with a lot of mental health issues, right? Depression kills. Depression can kill your ability to get out of bed, to be able to properly clean oneself, be hygienic, do certain things. That's what I'm saying. Look around your room, right? Look around the area that you have. How do you feel about it? What does that inspire for you? I'm going to go ahead and showcase this. I'm showcasing this individual there. One of my first days there, a year later, right? I was able to go ahead and work with this person, work closely with their case manager, therapist, so on and so forth, put in proper whatnot. He got a job about a couple months ago, right? We were doing inspections. There's some stuff still, needs to be cleaned. Stuff gets cleaned, whatnot. As of today, clean. He got a job. Hygienically, he's taking care of himself now. He's working, right? His apartment has never been cleaner. His ability to talk and instead of talking with no energy, with just hopelessness, now he's talking and full of energy and full of life and full of everything. And not only that, now he's even saying hey, you know what, I kind of want to go ahead and go from this part-time opportunity to a full-time employment thing. I want to go ahead and start bettering myself. But all it took is people looking at him for the person that he is and not for his diagnosis. And this is why I'm saying empathy is important. Like weekly manga artists. But even through that, Bleak, because it comes in the element, right? Such extreme change can't be common, though. And not always. And that's the thing, Walking Dead. Unfortunately, we have a system that still looks at people as their diagnosis rather than people, and rather than setting up the paths for success for them. It's a lot easier for people to be like, hey, you know what? How about we don't, right? There's changing case managers, changing support teams constantly because retention rates suck in community mental health settings and mental health settings in general. And it's rough. It's rough for people to find the support that they need, unfortunately. However, Bleak, what you were saying, what if the house is messy because the person doesn't have time to clean like a weekly manga artist? Bleak, if it's important, you'll make time for it. I will always highlight that. If it's important, you will find some way, shape, or form to either mitigate the task, right? Or be able to go and attend to it. Example, I work 10, 11-hour days. Still come home and stream. Still have to cook dinner. Still have to walk my dog. Still have to clean my house. Still, yeah, you'll even resist sleeping. Yeah. And still found different ways to try and take care of the issue, right? However, if it becomes overburdening, right, and this is the clear distinction on that, is when it becomes overburdening, what wins? The the burnout, overburdening, share mental illness that might come with all the different symptomology, or your motivation. That's what I'll throw out there and I'll highlight for you, which usually that tends to go ahead and win, and it tends to be a little rough on that situation. But anyway, I hope that shares to illustrate a little bit. Look around you, see what's around you, take care of your space. I know it might not mean much to you at the moment, but your space can be a big reflection of your mental health as to what's happening. When we're looking at a scenario like this, I can already tell for someone who double brushes and letting the room get messy like this, is she in a good mental health space? That's a very real question. No, probably not. Probably not.
今アシスタントいないんで。
え？
何度言っても絵柄合わせてくれないし、背景で感情表現全然できてないし、修正繰り返すより自分で描いた方が早いからクビにしました。
Dude.
いつから？
先月、いや、163話の時
Dude.
2ヶ月前からですね。
寝てるの？
一応毎日2時間は寝てるので、まあなんとか。今日はデッドなの。
Double brushing is a sign of someone that is very keen to certain details. And again, we could relate that to the, being on the spectrum type of thing. But individuals that tend to go ahead and do certain things like that, we can already look at their style, at how they like their work directed certain things. You already have an presumed working method for them. So that means probably keeping things clean, keeping tight, being able to go ahead and do certain elements, right? So you're on a deadline, so you haven't.
ですね。
寝てるの？
Major, exactly.
一応
Exactly.
毎日2時間は寝てるので、まあなんとか。
It's rough.
今日はデッドなので寝てないですけど。
それ死ぬわよ。もっとリアルに言うならうつ病リタイアコース。二度と元のペースで書けなくなるわよ。
いやもう死にたいですね。来週カラーもあるし、単行本作業の書き下ろしも書かなくちゃですし。
舞台の脚本は？
ああ、それもありましたね。この原稿終わったらやらなきゃ。
手伝うわ。適当に背景埋めるからね。
いやいいです。座っててください。
言ってる場合じゃないでしょ。ああ、もうなんだこの書き込み量。習慣でなおかつ一人でやる密度じゃないでしょ。早くアシスタント雇いなさい。
編集にも言ってるんですが、使えそうな人も
Anyone suitable. So they sent you people.
人材全部送ってるんですよ。あの担当使えないんで。
襟好みしすぎなだけじゃないの。アシスタントは育てるものでしょ。
そんな余裕はないです。見込みあるかなと思って育てようとしても、ちょっと厳しく言ったらやめるし。
絶対ちょっとじゃないでしょ。作品にこだわり強いのもわかるけど、こんな生活はダメよ。多少妥協しても人間らしい生活をしなさい。
私の作品は妥協したら終わりなんです。一瞬で読者から見放されます。
そんなことないでしょ。やり方が悪いだけ。
先生に何がわかるんですか？
少なくともこれは間違ってる。作品のクオリ
Damn.
ティを人質にしてまっとうなコミュニケーションから逃げてる。
Damn, coloring her out.
自分がうまくやれないのを人のせいにしてるようにしか見えない。そういうのって回り回って自分の首を絞めるのよ。
そういうの5000万部売ってから言ってもらえます。こっちはそういうレベルで戦ってるんです。重い期待の中、毎週必死にやってるんですよ。月間でのほほんとやってる人に言われたくありません。
What does a cornered person do? It is progress. She's communicating. But again, what happens to someone when you knock down all their walls? Fight, flight, fight, flight, freeze, fawn, flop, or fuck, right? One of the 6 F's. Apparently there's 6 F's, right? And that's one of the main regards is when it comes to something like that, them lashing out like this, them actually fucking communicating is huge. And I truly do mean this. Actually being able to communicate in a moment like this. Yes, it might be at your last despair. You might be in the corner. You might not know what the fuck is going on, but at that point in time, you're trying to communicate at this point. You're being called out on all levels. You already know that it's wrong. But you have to keep going because of the pressure that's set there. Oof. It's so fucking real. And even past that, though, that counterattack is a wake-up call for both of them in that regard, right? Yes, she is doing her monthly series, but what is happening from this? Fighting if she's not giving up. Yep. Lots of people freeze in that scenario.
言うようになったわね。それ言われて言い返せる漫画家は今この業界にほとんどいない。本当に無敵の返しよ。確かに私はあんたほど売れてない。でも悪いけど私の方が面白い漫画描いてるから。あんたね、センスに頼り切った目新しい感じの漫画は確かに読者には新鮮でしょうね。でもそれだけ。本質的にエンタメではない。出た。読者にこびた展開をエンタメと勘違いした自称プロフェッショナル。紋切り型のありふれた展開を王道だと思い込んだ古いやり口。最近のトーブレがまさにそれでしょうが。読者にこび始めた12巻以降。
Fight!
カップリングはなんだ。読者人気に気をされて中途半端にねじ込んでるだろ。半端な漫画書いてんじゃねえ。ひどい。私なりに読者の期待に応えようと頑張って。図星ですか。売れっ子さんが読者の意見でブレちゃいましたか。あんた
That is so fucking good, dude. Calling out your fan favorite ships rebuttals. Damn, dude. Damn, that's so fucking good. That is such a good scene, dude. Still drawing and arguing. Holy fucking Chad shit. But it's true though, like even as content creators, right? If you're going through something like this, someone needs to call you out on your shit, dude. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You're a therapist and you're only doing a 10-minute fucking reaction video on a fucking How do you fully conceptualize any concept through psychoeducational purposes? Are you only focusing on 1/4 of the entire concept, or are you focusing on the entire concept? Because I don't fucking see how someone that is analyzing a fucking show can analyze the entire video, right, and the concept in 10 minutes, in less than 10 minutes or 15-minute mark. I have some fucking questions. I have some fucking, especially if the 9.5 minutes or the fucking video itself. I like, you know, then the fucking retorts start coming in. It's so fucking good, dude. That's so fucking good. She isn't her mentor for nothing, but that's amazing as content creator, like, you know, as even like creators in general, being able to retort like that and have someone that can, like, you can relate to and shoot the shit with. Oh, so good. So good.
こっちは全部お見通しなんだからな。先生こそ牙抜けちゃったんじゃないですか。見ましたよ、今日アマのドラマ。まあひどかった。あんなの許しちゃってプライドないんですか。そういうのよそから言われるのが一番腹立つ。みんなそれぞれ必死に仕事してんだ。そりゃ全部が大成功すれば理想でしょうけどね。天才だの奇才だの持ち上げられて忘れちゃったかもしれない。
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. No. 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 We'll back it up. Damn it. Do you feel attacked? No. No. I'm actually very critical of even of my own work and shit and stuff like that, right? Everybody's working hard at their own job, and I always take the time to actually praise my editors and shit like that. And I always say this, right? All of my stuff doesn't come because I'm a genius or a wizard. It comes from understanding the, like, you know, the principles of psychology. This is an analysis channel. Exactly. So whenever it comes to a situation like this, like, yes, it's a joke, and yes, I know we run through with it. But, like, for me, that never actually fully goes through, and I'm like, I'm a fucking wizard, walk around like, yeah, no. It's if I say it, it's a joke, right? You won't let chat give you a big head. And that's the main element is, like, I understand, for example, the number one, the content that we do here is challenging. And it's not like it's going to blow up in popularity and, like, you know... like some people out there that necessarily do 5-7 minute videos, whatever, right? I understand that this content isn't for everyone because of how long it is, how in depth it is, how whatever it is, right? You need a little bit of, I hate to put it this way, but you need a little bit of an attention span to truly start conceptualizing things in, and you need to live a life that may have a little bit of issues to start learning more stuff about it, right? With that being said, there's always new information out there, and there's always someone out there that is smarter than you, right? Trust me, I've seen 1,001 other psychologists out there that are leagues on their own. So that's why it's like whenever we're looking at a scenario like this, I'm like,
そりゃ全部が大成功すれば理想でしょうけどね。天才だの奇才だの持ち上げられて忘れちゃったかもしれないけどね。あなたも私も3本書けば2本はつまんない漫画あげるじゃない。自分が打率3割程度なのに他人の仕事には常に名作を求めるなんて。
damn! Damn!
でも先生のドラマを任せすぎ。まあそれはそう。私だってうまくできないことも多いわよ。根が陰キャなんだから。先生が陰キャなら私はどうなるんですか。社会不適合なただの引きこもりですよ。聞きましたよ。自宅にキャスト呼んでご飯会とかじゃないですか。ずるいこの陽キャ。できるでしょ。できるわけないですよ。私は先生みたいに他人とうまくやれないんです。私だって本当は。もうメソメソと黙ってペン入れ進めなさい。先生こそ背景なんていつぶりに書くんですか。パス歪んでたらボツ出しますからね。
The fact that they're, but that's the thing though, is I hate to put it this way. The fact that, like, we're able to go ahead and communicate like that, right? Breaking bread is one way of going ahead and, like, you know, smoothing things out. But also sometimes you just need to fucking argue your point out, man. And sometimes you need to be comfortable with being wrong and not being okay with it, right? Like, that is such a, and it's a very true and very human moment. Like, bro, so yeah, 3 a.m. and two ladies screaming. God, look at all the trash.
疑問なんですが、今週こそやばいっていつも思いながら、なんだかんだ間に合ってしまうの。どうしてなんでしょうね。腐っても私たちは商業漫画家だからでしょ。プライドがあるのよ。先生のところも締め切り間際はひどかったですからね。 朝9時始まりの深夜4時終わりとかザラで。
Damn.
今日の時は本当にごめんなさい。今は割とホワイトよ。私もごめんなさい。寝不足でマルチタスクで頭わかんなくなってて、ひどいことたくさん。いいわよ、私も大概だし。ただよそであれ言ったら速攻で縁切られるから気をつけなさい。
Oh.
どうしたら人とうまくできますか？歩み寄りなさい。メディアミックスは他人との共同制作、自分だけではできないことの集合体なんだから。仕上がりがどうであれ、私の作品がつまんなくなったわけじゃないもの。
Right.
出来が良ければメッケモンくらいに思えばいいのよ。でも私は京アマのドラマ嫌でしたよ。先生の作品はもっとすごいのよ。
Oh.
今日から
Oh.
お世話になります。背景とかあまりうまくないですけど、精一杯頑張ります。私先生の大ファンで、先生みたいな漫画家になるのが夢。
Oh, bro, my heart.
世界一面白いです。
Oh, how the turntables have turned. Oh, how the turntables have turned. Oh, sometimes people just need to vent. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
好きな作品汚されるのは絶対に嫌なの。私が一番よくわかってるんです。まったく、思ったことをすぐ口にするのが良くないのよ。不器用な子。
You awkward girl. Oh.
あのドラマ、私はやってよかったって思ってる。
Oh, 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 she's capting it. She's capting it. She's fucking capting it. Oh, oh, she probably just saw you can't do it justice. You can fucking do it justice. Let's go. She never even watched the final episode. Kana W.
陶器役のアクア君からあなたへって。舞台の脚本書くなら参考にな。
Why is her fucking even the dress style so fucking adorable?
陶器役のアクア君からあなたへって。舞台。
You were right. I'm just saying, as a director, as an actor, as a psychologist, it's what I would do. I would be like, you need to go see it in order to understand it. As a wizard. But no, that's the main element. You want to understand the show, you have to go and see it to understand where they're coming from, right? Why that means and why the state. Dude, I would love to do a 2.5D show. I would love to do a fucking Pokemon the Musical 2.5D show, you know, type of thing, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But in order to do that, you have to understand the stage that you're being given and why.
舞台の脚本書くなら参考になるかもしれないわよ。
Oh, 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 this ending. This is so fucking powerful, dude. The dirty riff is just, oh. We'll touch base at the end here. This is a good episode. This is a solid fucking episode to go into like the depth of things, right? Hold on. I'm crying. Oh. What the fuck is coming, guys? What is coming? What is coming? What the fuck is coming, chat? Like, I'm legit assuming that this is gonna end in some type of insane fucking cliffhanger. This is, well, it was 27 minutes. What the fuck? And this is more than likely gonna go into like some insano stuff. This is more than likely gonna go into some insano stuff. Like, and I was like, "There's no way this episode's 24 minutes." This felt like a minute long. I'm not gonna lie to you. This felt like a minute long, ladies and gentlemen. There's something I noticed, and I kind of want to ask. The reason why I asked for a second like that, the lighting setup, though. I hope you guys liked it, because for me, it allowed me to just conceptualize the song by itself, right? Not looking at chat, just looking at the song. And for me, it's like, okay, yeah, shit's happening in the background. But there's something that came through with it that I'm sort of wondering about. And I'm kind of going to ask. When it comes to this scenario, right? When it comes to this ending, I fucking love the grunge, right? And I love all of this stuff. Is Ruby going to become something that she hates? Is Ruby going to become something that she hates? Is Ruby going to become a liar? That is the question I'll ask you. Chat, is Ruby going to become a liar? Is this overworked Ruby? Miyako, what did you do? This whole aspect of like white self, right? The purity and whatnot. Of course, we can take a look into like the corruption of self and the dancing and as she's moving through it and 101 different elements of things, right? And all of a sudden she comes down, right? She comes down to earth. And the only way, you know, because in her own little sanitized bubble, in her sanitized world, she's wearing white, right? She's being able to be held in the purity that is contained inside of it. But the moment that breaks apart, in the moment that the crows come in and influence the situation, she hits the ground and she hits the ground fucking hard. And now she's enveloped in dark. Now she's enveloped in a black dress. Does that mean that she has to accept maybe lies or become a liar in of itself? Even past that, why is she running so desperately? Has she found something out, ladies and gentlemen? And if so, does that have anything to do with her past life? Does that have anything to do with maybe even the doctor? Or maybe even her parents? Or maybe even 1,001 other aspects out there? That is what I'm thinking about. Does this have to do anything with maybe even I in that scenario? Wondering if the crows are the influence of the white. I'm thinking so. There's heavy elements being pushed in there, so it's making me wonder. What the fuck did the twins say they were when they were younger? Man, my brain's going a million miles an hour. What did the twins say when they were younger? They were gods? Well, could you imagine a fucking god got pissed off that they said that they were divine messengers or some shit and just came to fucking troll them or some shit? Amaterasu and her messenger. Yeah, divine messengers. Dude, I'm being honest. I'm looking at this whole thing and it's making it seem like Icarus flew too close to the sun and came crashing down to Earth and is about to unveil something fucking horrible. I'm so curious. I am so fucking curious where this is gonna go. Overall, phenomenal fucking ending. I love this ending like no tomorrow. I think this ending's fucking great. I'm burning up my life. Yeah, appropriate song title for burning, huh? Dude, this song lives fucking rent free in my head. Rent free in my head. But also, I do want to go ahead and touch on this. The relationship between the manga artist. Dude, as content creators, sometimes the only one that's able to go and reach you is another content creator, right? And actually talk to you in that level or that depth, or people that allow you to go and come in. They have to be in a similar sphere and similar understanding of shit. And sometimes you got to be very critical. So having that power dynamic that was set, trying to go and balance and teeter totter until they're able to go and meet each other where they're at, taking off the fucking mask. Oh, well, Senor Pinguino sold 300 at the Psyculturist store. Yeah, well, Shika Noko Noko has sold this. Yeah, well, this and that. Like, great. And you just keep fucking masking off. And so there's just you. It's just your emotions. Your plain, pure fucking emotions that you got to go through. That was a beautiful fucking scene. And for me, that's very real. How many of you have gone through something like that? Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? But no, legitimately, how many of you have gone through a scenario like this? How many of you have gone through a scenario where you've had to go ahead and confront another person and maybe even unmask them in that regard? Not unmask, but like be very like open and honest and brutal about yourself in that regard, right? Powerful fucking, like, it's like forever ago. Maybe she already forgot. Mm. Mm. Hold on, check, because we're not done. All right, you guys ready? I've thought about it. Yeah, no, and it can be rough. So my main thing is, let's go ahead and continue.
笑顔だらすメディア知りたいその秘密ミステリアス抜けてるとこさえ彼女のエリア完璧で嘘つきな君は天才的なアイドル様今日何食べた好きな本は遊びに行くならどこに行くの何も食べてないそれは内緒何を聞かれてものらりくらりそう淡々と
Ah! 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 The fucking crows were there! The crows were there! Ah! Ah! The crows were there! Ah! How long has this been there? The crow is the new rat. What the fuck? What the fuck? No! No! Kaka, motherfucker!
味噌で見えない秘密は蜜の味あれもないないないこれもないないない好きなタイプは相手はさ答えて誰かを好きになることなんて私わからなくてさ嘘か本当か知り得ないそんな言葉にまた一人落ちるまた好きにさせる誰もが目を奪われてく君は完璧で究極のアイドルこれさえ現れない
What does this mean? What the fuck does this mean? What the fuck does this mean?
一番星の生まれ変わりその笑顔で愛してるで誰も彼も虜にしていくその瞳が
I understand most of these. The lyrics at the end, oh my savior, da da. What if that's not in reference? Is this a movie? Is this a movie? Wait a minute. Is this a movie? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. You guys just gotta. Okay, I guess I gotta do something like that. Fuck. Shit. I know. This is how my brain processes shit, okay? It is what it is. We'll get to it. Interesting how both openings. I know. I need fucking Subway Surfer down here. I need Subway Surfer down below me. Right. Fuck. Here we go. Interesting how both start off with eyes. With the pictures of eyes. Yeah, can't fucking tell me, dude. They could have done this any other fucking way, right? They could have started this any other fucking way, but both openings start off with like, sort of like, yes, there's the background shots, right? But it's also eyes. There's always focus on the eyes, even. So in comes in the aside from that, right, comes in the aspect of eyes. Comes in the aspect of perspective, right? So I kind of want to touch base on that. I know, this is fucking wild. The zoom in shot here. Nah. We ain't going into a fucking 6-hour analysis, double analysis of opening. Nah, brothers, we ain't touching on that shit, brother. Why are you telling me that both at the 19-20-second mark, around there, both of them come onto a fucking stage, onto a fucking screen, brothers, where you can literally see, the fucking beauty of this shit, man. The beauty of this shit. Oh, fucking shit, brother. Ed is the map mapper in anime. No, you're right, Ed. We're here for triple OP analysis. I'm about to do a boy cooking. Isn't this anime itself a story? Look at this, guys. Hyped like this is a fucking shonen fight. 20 seconds in. 20 seconds in. Opening 1. Opening 2. You have a fucking stage. But like, stop. Is this a fucking movie? Is this a play? What are we watching? Is what we're being presented a fucking movie in of itself? Is it the truth? Or is it the perspective that we're getting thrown in? So then are we... Exactly, Bleak! Exactly! Thank you! Oh my god, yes! That's the question I'm asking. Are we the fucking audience? Are we the audience? Oh, mamma mia! This is a spicy fucking meatball! Mamma mia! Oh, fuck, dude. Full bro's going full schizo. Time it out, brother. Everything is done on purpose. Why did they go with a very similar fucking theme 20 seconds in, right? Aqua's on stage. Hold on. Ready? 1, 2. Uh-huh. 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 Y'all can't. No, this might be me. Right. Right. Now you have compared the third OP along with those two next season. Yes, show. Yes. Comes in my question. Everything we assume correlates in some way, shape, or form. And we have to think about it this way, right? People know exactly the way that they're developing things. My God. My God. Connect the two OPs. The two OPs are connected. The two OPs are connected, right? You definitely have the crows, right? And then crows. Ooh. So comes in my element. The show's about to drop an ARG, I swear. How big of a fucking media storm is this whole thing going to be? Whatever the fuck they're plotting, right? Which I'm assuming is a fucking movie or some type of video on I's life. What type of a media storm or a storm is this going to cause, chat? I sincerely fucking mean this. What type of a fucking storm is this going to cause? Because it's clearly obvious that like this shit's related to one another. Even past that. Right, they're walking on stage, and in here we have the very similar regards is slowly starting to allude to some shit like this, right? And all the different fucking foregrounds in here. It's clear as day, guys. I have a question. Maybe the entire it's one big social experiment. How is Ruby going to find out about the doctor's death? If she already knows. I might have just fucking forgot. I don't fucking know. How is Ruby going to find out, ladies and gentlemen? That is my question for you guys. That is my question for you guys. Ooh, the doctor's body is missing, last we heard. All right, hold on. I'm trying to time this up just so that way we can... Y'all can't tell me that is fucking glorious. Yeah, it might be like one second off, but... I have fucking shivers, bro. I have fucking shivers, bro. 41 seconds in, 42 seconds in, right? On one side, OP2, the lights are still on I. The lights shut off on Akane. The fucking symbolism that is just... Oh, that's why I'm saying there's a fucking connection between this shit, brothers. I know some people might be like, nah, bro, you're fucking overcooking. But this is how we fucking beat the author in the fucking opening one way back when, right? Like, we were thinking about it. That is an amazing find. And I thought you weren't a fucking wizard. I'm looking at this shit, man, and color me fucking flabbergasted right now. Like, the way as to, like, how amazing. I know if I had a whiteboard right now, if my whiteboard hadn't fucking broken, I'd be writing 1,001 things down. I gotta fucking write them to hear them, this big lumpy brain of mine. I can see the manga collection behind you. So that's the main element. That's the main element I'm trying to go ahead and like highlight with this is it feels, and then you would have broken it again. I would have. This feels really nicely timed. All right. Holy timing. Holy timing. Holy fucking timing. Hold on, we gotta go back. We actually gotta line this up like a little bit. It's 56. Oh. We may have found something. Welcome to the fucking Psyculturist channel, guys. It's fucking connected, brother. How are you feeling? Dude, I'm fucking blown away, Lena. I'm blown away how fucking smart. And it wasn't just the scenes but the flashing and whatnot, yeah? You won't find the shit. No, you won't. The screen happened at the same time. I'm so glad you guys are fucking seeing it. Pull this up side by side. Yes, it might be a second before or a second after, but for the most part, it's like the Akane eye lines, fucking glorious, dude. This is some really nice fucking shit. I don't get like, okay, hold on. You're like, I don't care if it's overcooking. Bro, I'm so fucking tinfoiling. That fake smile. Oh, hold on. Back it up. I want you guys to pay attention to this. And then we're going to back it up and we're going to do it one time without stopping. I'm sorry. Ruby's face. Right? Literally just 1 second before this. 56, 57, 58, 59. And it looks to be similar to this show, nah? Hold on. Backing it up just a little bit. 51. God damn it. Why is it so hard to navigate this? All right, 50, 51. Guys! Guys! The show that I is doing its opening 1 is where she goes off to in opening 2. Pog Ruby lines up with I. Dude. I don't know about you guys, but this is the show that keeps cooking. And dude, this is some next level fucking beauty. And I might be overcooking. I'm sorry, mods. I'm sorry, chat. Some people might just be fucking getting like about it, right? Some people might be like, oh, in randomness. We did the same thing with the Freedomnet, similar, and it always gave a positive result. It always gives a positive result as a bad one. Not always. It doesn't always give a positive result though, right? And I think people seem to forget, like, not everything gives a positive results. But in a scenario like this, there's a lot of fucking coincidences that jump out almost perfectly, right? Where it's almost to the point where, like, you know, I guess I'm gonna ask this. I'm on a transplant diet. I need to make sure everything is well cooked. It doesn't all line up perfectly. No, but it's really sus, and some of the timing is near perfect. That's the main thing. Is like some of the timing is almost oof. So comes in my element. Is Ruby going to be I know I had this theory since opening 1. Is Ruby going to be I? The coincidences are way too fucking many. Plus, take a look at this, right? We're going to take a look just at this one. Pay attention to the background. Fuck. The red glow sticks, right? Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be right back. That's why I've been freaking the fuck out, dude. That's why I've been freaking the fuck out. Wait, what now? It's this show. They're chasing I, also known as the spotlight, but also two-tiered, right? Approach, 2 tiers of lights down below, up top. Whoo, brothers, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Oh, oh. I hope you guys are getting goosebumps the way that I'm fucking getting goosebumps doing this. The doorway does look like the stage curtains. Whoa. I'm a bit confused on this one. Look at this particular scene, right? Look at eyes. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Look at eyes dress, right? It's the same one. Okay, you might say, what are you trying to point at? Look at the background. It's this performance. How much they're freaking out about. All right, 57. Hold on. Yep. And the idol there. Yep. I'm so glad you guys are noticing this too. Minute 30, exact. And I appears to line up with my savior, true savior, my saving grace. I appears for Aqua's thing. Do you think that I was there for Ruby's thing? Dude, this is fucking cooked beautifully. I'm going to back it up. We're going to start it from the very beginning. I'm going to let you guys decide. A lot of beautiful fucking coincidences. You know, once, sure. But you guys ready? At the same time, do you guys want me to do it with Idol or with the other one? Should we do it with Idol or with the other one this time? Chat. Opening 2 or opening 1? What should we listen to while we watch everything go down? Okay, opening 2. Sounds good. We're muting Idol. You guys ready? This time I'm not going to try and stop it. I'm just going to try and see. Thumbs up, dude. I might be the first fucking person that's connecting themes from opening 1 and opening 2 together in a way that I don't think a lot of people have even noticed some stuff like this, right? 1, 2, 3. Woo! This is cooking. Ah! Ah! Woo! All right, now we're going back and we're doing it with idol, the full idol, bro. This fucking cooks. This cooks. This cooks. Like that at the end, the both is definitely intentional. 100% seashell. 100%. There is because there is some intentionality. Don't get me wrong. Things are off maybe by a second, right? Maybe by a second or two, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna go and say it matches up perfectly, but for the most part, would you guys agree with me? Would you guys agree with me that there's a lot of coincidences that you can definitely tie into one another? I would say yeah. I would say yeah. That's on me. I would say that there's a lot of fucking coincidences, right, between both, like some of the timings and stuff that just make you go like, what the fuck, dude? It matches enough for it to be sus. 100%. 100%. Maybe make a video where they play next to one another. I mean, musically, I could see it being pure coincidence, but still, I mean, the elements of them running, right, and reaching out to doing the performance, that same performance being the performance that we see in opening one. Whoa, brothers. All right, hold on. You guys ready? Now we're gonna do it. Now we're gonna do it with opening one. Not lack of eye. Okay, there's a part in here, right? There's a part in here. Hold on. I want you guys to pay attention to this. When it says lack of eye disappears and it goes into like, aqua, ruby, whatnot. All right. Yeah, we're going to do this with the endings too. This is fucking... To the camera. No eyes. Kawase no lack of eye. Eye disappears. And the stage opens. Ah! But it still has to go to a director, Lysian, for approval. Woo! Come on, start running. You gotta catch mom. She's gonna go perform. Catch her. You did it. Or did they? That's beautiful. That is fucking beautiful. Holy shit. The coincidental, but a few things like eye disappearing onto the concert is actually a really cool catch. But there's more than just that. Lack of eye, right? In the moment that they say that in opening 2, she disappears in opening 1, right? The ending chat, my sweet savior, whatever savior, with eye appearing in opening 2 is very fucking interesting. And it's a very beautiful moment to go ahead and showcase that aspect, right? B. Komachi lining up between 1 and 2 near perfectly is fucking wild, right? The whole theme of eyes that are being showcased in opening 1 and opening 2 is wild. The Akane eye, a spotlight one, where for Akane her lights, spotlights go off, and in opening 2, eye spotlights stay on almost near the same time. Whew. So she's running away in opening 2 and stays in the past in opening 1. You're right. the Crow visuals match up with the Doctor. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's a lot of fucking coincidences that are beautifully fucking put that we can take with them. We can fucking extrapolate, right? I find it hard to believe that some of it wasn't done on purpose, timing wise, and they can't reach her in the past. That's it, Blink. You're on the same fucking wavelength. This is beautiful fucking stuff, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. I fucking love Bleak already. Like becoming, dude. That's some good shit. I believe in coincidences. Coincidences happen every day, but yeah. Oof. I've edited both OPs until. Yes. Can you link it in general? If you've edited both of them, and I can just go ahead and throw one up, and we can watch it, that'd be wonderful. Bleak is just a junior wizard at the rate that she's going into. Hell yeah. Oh. Let me download it. Hold on. Downloading. Duh. All right. This is going to have both audios. Are you guys ready? This is going to have both audios. Thank you, Clever. Clever, I fucking love you. Thank you so much. Can you do that for the endings as well if you have time? That would be fucking wonder. Guys, get Doritos in the chat. Doritos in the chat for Clever. Yes, it's going to be both audios at the same time. It's going to be quite a bit. I understand. Don't get me wrong. All right, let's go. Both going on stream. Oh. Crows on the Doctor. Lights off, lights on. That's fucking glorious. This is beautiful. Oh. All OPs better step up their game after this. All OPs better step up their game after this. Because, God, brothers, I feel like we may have touched on something that maybe no one else has really touched on. Would you guys agree? Ruby has TVs appear on her first solo shot too! Ah! I'm gonna start freaking the fuck out, dude. I really do think that there's more at play here, and they're even telling a story in the openings and endings as much as they are telling the story through the anime itself, dude. With how much we're and cooked at this rate, we've been fed for 2 weeks. This is fucking beautiful stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the Google panel. Wait, what do you mean Google panel? Oh, when the Google panel shows up? Hold up. All right, I'm gonna mute it. Hold on. When the Google panel shows up. Oh, you're right. Hold on. We're at. I'm gonna mute the audio just so that we don't go all schizo mode again. Okay, so we have this first shot, right? Which she's with Crows, Doctor, Google. What? More cooking than Dungeon Meshi. If I could hit another short story in the Opes, but you need to compare the two Opes. Dude, that would be fucking wild. That would be fucking wild. That's some next level cooking shit. Okay, so this is one that gets me, right? Which is like, in here they say lack of eye, right? Which might be just lack of love. But like, again, lack of eye. And eye coincidentally disappears almost, boop, and makes way for, like, this shot right here is fucking wild for me. Like, this is one of the few shots that takes my, like, honestly makes me go, like, aside from, like, the opening of eyes and whatnot, like, they might just have an eye thing. But, like, this, like, you know, I'm back. This is one of the few shots that fucking takes my breath away and makes me go, what the fuck, dude? That is so well timed. Okay, here we go. But that goes through. Right, they're both on there. And then it's Ruby's turn. Ruby surrounded by TVs. Hands. Google. Google what, though? Question for you. Wait a fucking minute. Because these are all people that know I. Is this saying that Kana in some way, shape, or form knows the real I? Or might like have a like, even though like these people together, like they know one another, working on end. Oh, thank you, Clipper. But does that mean that like maybe she's a hidden one that actually might have known a little bit more about I than like others seem to know and or care about in that same instance? If we're timing it based on the visuals that we're seeing, she's sort of the outsider that might know in. Maybe a saving grace here. Missing one people. We're also missing someone on the side of Mami Miyako. No worries, Seashell. No worries. Appreciate you. You're wonderful. Have a good one. You're one. She is a child actress. The lights going off, the lights staying on. That's another fucking major one. Right? Hands coming out. Birds. This shot right here, right? Pink lights, right? She's going running into them, trying to catch up to the past. But they can't. Boop. That's some beautiful stuff, man. That's some beautiful fucking stuff. Holy shit, dude. Bikamachi lining up near perfectly as well, right? Lonely together. Together. Oh, Bikamachi. That's some good shit. That is some really good shit, ladies and gentlemen. Is where it truly lines up. Yep. And go to the shot of Aqua reaching out. Which one? And opening one or opening two? Ooh. Ooh. Opening one. Okay, so and it's Kana. Woo! Is he reaching out for Akana's acting or Akana's? Oh. But Ruby's also reaching out, but she's reaching up above. Oh, the passcode in 1 leads to Aqua surrounded by friends in 2. Dude, this is fucking next level cooking. Also, sorry, I just realized you guys weren't able to go out and see this shit. You guys weren't able to go out and see this. This is a fucking masterpiece, man. Ruby's reaching out, but this time it's coming from up above. Dude, that's some nice fucking spice. That's some nice spice. The star. Okay, guys. Okay. Ruby getting a star here. Aqua star being highlighted when he's acting here. Is Ruby going to find her passion? Oh my god, bro. It's a fucking mind code here shit, dude. The empty Google search leads to I and baby Ruby. I wonder if that's a coincidence. Dude, that's a really good fucking question. That is a really good. Let's back it up just to see it. Hold on. I know we might be overcooking. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I fucking get it. It's okay though. That's what we're about. Google search, right, from 1. What if it is? What if it does lead to needs to be a standalone video with the fully fleshed theory? Well, I think this all needs to be connected. This is very beautiful work. I'm pretty sure that there's people out there in the Reddit and whatnot that can pair these two up even more so than what we have done. I feel like we've done the baby step into it, and from here on out, we're gonna go ahead and leave it to others to also be able to go and like combine more shit, dude. This is the beautiful aspect of what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, what a phenomenal fucking episode we've had. What a great way of just showcasing people coming together and the power of theater. And with that being said, do we do the endings or do we leave the endings for next week? That is the real question, ladies and gentlemen. Do we do the endings or do we leave it for next week? Because that is a yeah, the endings. Yeah, the endings. Okay. Shikanoko fans in shambles. Next week, says Lena. Next week. People are saying next week, please. Dear, please. The drive is here. Reflow says, do it now. Do it now. We need to continue the grind. Actually, yeah, can we throw up a poll? Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to take a quick little pee-pee break. Need to go to the restroom. We've been doing this for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Guys, I appreciate you all. When I come back, we'll do... If we end, we end. If not, we move on. Like, if we move on to Shikanoko, we move on to Shikanoko. If not, we move on to the ending, one or the other. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. I got to go pee. I hope I cooked. I hope I cooked decently. I see that Shikanoko is winning at the moment. But I hope that I cooked decently, ladies and gentlemen. And I was gonna say, I really want to go ahead and do the ending at some point. Will it be next week? Considering how far we've come right now, that's fucking wild, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I cooked. Was it a decent meal? I hope it was, YouTube. Honestly, I need to turn off my brain, right? Honestly, I will say though, like, for me, a lot of times it comes from like genuinely enjoying the show and genuinely trying to go to see what's there, and caring about the characters, caring about like what's happening, to be able to pay a little bit more attention than your average reactor, average emoji reactor, person out there, to start seeing some things that like ring alarm bells and shit like this, right? That cooking was well done. Thank you. So next week we'll do the ending. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tag Clever's because Clever already did the ending here. I'm going to go ahead and download it right now. Thank you, Clever. I'm downloading it. I downloaded the ending. Thank you, Clever. Fucking fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, what a phenomenal... I know, Clever is amazing, guys. Guys, give them a round of applause. Give them some fucking Doritos for legitimately doing that. They're absolutely fucking incredible. And come and join us, because it looks like Shikanoko is about to win for if we either did the ending or Shikanoko. Come and join us next Friday. Ending analysis. We're going to put them together. We're going to analyze them. We're going to break them apart. We're going to see what's coming in together like that. Holy fuck. I never thought we would do something like that. I don't even know why the fuck I pulled it up to do it. But I'm so glad I did, and I hope you guys are glad as well. I hope it burned, maybe stirred up some fucking thought processes for you guys. And maybe you guys find something more that I didn't in the openings. And if you do, please do let me know. Leave in the comments down below, YouTube, if any of that stood out to you, if any of that like really made you go like, what the fuck, dude? Because that's me. I'm still saying what the fuck, right? Guys, I appreciate you all. I love you all. YouTube, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Share the video if you think it's worth of talking about. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you guys next time. Come Friday, every Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, here on Twitch, Psychologist. You will find us here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys next time on YouTube.